Hello everyone and welcome, this is Duke, and we're back with another episode of my Tekkit Legends series. So I was doing a little bit of thinking, and I was able to edit slightly this contraption so that nothing goes wrong, basically. What do I mean by that? Well, the previous contraption was being pretty wasteful. It was producing coal, and as a result, the coal that was produced, when these generators are completely filled up, what happens to the coal? Well, the coal just flies on the ground and it's wasted. And I realized experimentally that under typical circumstances, maybe this isn't true. Let's take a look. But so if I look at this, right, all of my generators are full, and it seems that they are, taking in coal as they need. But it seems that, assuming the generators are full, that none of this coal is actually entering them. It's just taking the other pipe route, right? And it doesn't seem like any of the coal is being wasted right now. And so, as a result of that thinking, I said, oh, well, what if instead of just having it so that the coal will go, and take the other route and then eventually just fly off here, I said, what if I created an alternative route where it could either go in, but then if it can't go in, it has to go this way. So I then routed the coal around this way so that it will then go into the chest, right? Now, of course, the main issue with this is that this chest has a small level of inventory, and so as a result of that, there's going to be a lot of coal going into this chest. And it does not have that much inventory to hold all this coal. I think what I should do as well is, I think I should remove these things. Just make it a 50-50 chance, right? And so what that has done is it's just stopped the complications here. So that means that we have sort of ceased the waste. Now I wonder why we have random blaze rods around here. Why is that? I have absolutely no idea as to why that would be the case. I don't see any location where they would be flying out, where it would be a reasonable thing for that to happen. So, I don't know. Either way, I think the best thing to do right now is going to be to make an alchemical chest. Do I gotta actually make one now? Can I just make another condenser? One second. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna make another condenser using EMC. No. We don't need that many condensers. No, we don't need 4 condensers. Ay. Okay. Put one here. Put the charcoal in it. And then what we can do, oh, this is actually beautiful. I just had a brilliant idea. So all of my charcoal is going to, that is left over from it, is going to gather in this chest, right? And that means that anything in this chest is no longer going to be within the system, right? So like, in this chest it's still part of the system. However, in this chest it's no longer a part of the system. Meaning that what I can do is I can now transport this charcoal and convert it to something of a greater value so that this chest can hold much more of the same thing. So as you can see, I put one single diamond in here, and it's now going to convert like 10 stacks of charcoal into like a single diamond, which means that basically no matter how much charcoal flows into this condenser, it will always have enough room. What is this? Why did I just pick up a ton of charcoal? Okay, well, whatever. I think it's working pretty well, even if it's not working perfectly. But yes, so now what essentially will happen is here we have my diamond stack. And I'll just put all my diamonds in here just so that we can tell how much wealth we have comparatively, of course. Ah yes, but there was another thing, a new goal that I was considering. And that is that, oh, also I should do the same thing over here. So because anything within this condenser is already a finished process, I should just convert it into diamonds. There we go. So everything that is being produced by this machinery is just being converted straight into diamonds, and if we need to convert it into other things, then we will. So with that being said, let's focus on our next goal. So I was thinking, well, here's the thing. Here's the deal. Now that I have this machinery, I will be able to essentially acquire just about any materials that I could possibly think of, in any quantity that I could possibly imagine, so long as I have at the very least one of that material, right? As a result of this, I'm going to want to probably not really care too much about getting resources anymore. Resources that have EMC values at any rate. Because I can literally, as long as I have one of them, I can make as many as I want, essentially. So what challenges does that leave me with in the entirety of the game of Minecraft? Do I even have any more challenges to pursue? Have I already beaten the game, essentially? Is there anything more for me to do? And the answer is yes. Well, there's a lot more for me to do. And I think the first thing is going to be that I now have the opportunity to, well, my main challenge is experience, right? So I want full diamond armor, I want full diamond gear, but I also want enchanted stuff, right? And that's still the challenge. You know, there's nothing that is allowing me to just have like full enchantments everywhere, full fighting capabilities. And so I think that's the first goal that I really have is, well, I need to gain experience. I need to be able to level up and be able to enchant stuff. Alright, that's fine. Level up, enchant stuff, do what I need to do, but, you know, there was another thing that hit me, is that I have this Silk Touch pick, and I was a little disappointed that I got it, But at the same time, I wasn't too disappointed, and I realized why. And that was because when I was out there mining, I did encounter some. I encountered some mob spawners, and I was like, ah, if only I had a silk touch pick, I would be able to mine these mob spawners, and I would be able to create mob farms so that I could have experience farms, right? And now it just hit me, well, wait a minute, now I have a silk touch pick, so now I actually am able to do that. So alright, that means that I now have the ability to do what I need to do. But, excuse me. And so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go mining, and I'm going to use my silk touch pick to mine mob spawners, and that's going to be my primary goal here, since I literally have everything else that I can possibly imagine I want. Now, before that, let's go ahead and make some diamond armor, shall we? Got a chest plate, got some pants, got a helmet, and got some boots. So this iron armor is now useless. Diamond armor, here we come. So I can put this iron armor in the EMC machine. Alright, and this machine will continuously run due to the chunk loader. So, with that being said, I think the best thing to do is going to be to go on a trip, right? I'm going to go on a trip. I'm going to go on a trip and I'm going to go mining, but I'm going to specifically be mining for mob spawners. So, with that being said, I think it's about the time. Oh no, never mind, it's not about time to end the video. I thought this video was way longer than it actually was. Never mind. Since we actually seem to have plenty of time, let's go. But yes. So my plan is that I guess what I'll do is I'll have a mob spawner sort of in the sky. And, you know, I'll have it just sort of up there. There'll be like a stairway up or something like that. And then mobs will drop down and I'll be able to just sort of... They'll be at like the 1 health so that I can just hit them and kill them immediately. Also, this wheat farm is now useless because we have infinite amounts of everything now. Also, that the same goes for that cow farm. Oh no. Oh, you know what? We're trying to find a cave anyway, so looks like we found one. Looks like it was not a very good one. And, you know, as I said, I'm not even going to bother with actual mining, because mining is pointless at the point I'm at. There is no reason... Looks like this cave was not very interesting. However, there was a cave that was pretty interesting. And it was... I think this one. So if I look in the correct direction. Yeah, it was somewhere this way. So let's go. Looks like I'm gonna want to make a boat. Oh, funny, because we have our silk touch pick, we're mining the stone instead of the cobble. Did anyone just see where my boat just went? Okay. Ah, there it is. Looks like we probably can't get too far on boat. Yeah, it's like directly this way. Anything over here? Aside from this thing? Oh, maybe. Oh, is that it? Yes, I think that's it. Definitely. Yes, I've been here before. And I know there are a lot of dungeons around here with mob spawners. I've certainly been here before. The question is, where are all the dungeons of the mob spawners? Are they up top here, or are they below? I can't remember. Right. Ah, dead end. Nani? Ah, here we go. Actually, I don't think I've been in this area, and I've definitely been in the area with the dungeons, so... Whatever the case may be, I need to find where the dungeons are. Oh, there it is. Yes, silk touch pick. Are you kidding me? Really? Silk touch does not mind spawners? Really? That's depressing. Alright, well, if that's the case, then this trip has been useless. However, I can still use it to gain experience and stuff through mining and so on and so forth. So, with that being said, this has been Dubs the Duke with another episode of my Tekkit Legends series. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.